Hey guys, what is up? Okay, first off, we have not seen this white wall in forever because I've just been vlogging. But I've been watching this girl, Hannah, I'm gonna butcher her last name, Elise, I'm pretty sure. If I remember, I'll link her YouTube down below because I've been obsessed with watching her videos, and she lives in New York, which is like so close to me since I'm in Jersey, so I like the vibes that she has. And she recently did this mid-year reset, went over like books she's completed in the last 6 months. She did like her finances part, where she's been at. I'm gonna kind of go that route. I think she did some cleaning in that video too, but I'm going to definitely do books. I'm gonna do some cleaning in this organization. This might be like a 2-part type of day, and then I also want to go through my mood board. I can't think of it because I have completed some things so far and it's only been 6 months, so I want to go through it. I have it on my desk right now. It's like literally taped to my desk, and I just want to redo it and explain some things about it. I feel like that'd be cool to do, see where I'm at, see how much I have accomplished so far in 6 months. This 6 months have gone so fast, and I mean so fast. Like, I'm gonna be dating my boyfriend for 7 months, July 1st. We've done so many things beyond belief. I have not stopped since the beginning of the year. It's been crazy, but I wouldn't want it any other way, and it's been literally the best year in I don't know how many years. Everyone's healthy in my family and everything's great. So let's just get on with part 1, and we're gonna do books. Okay, so starting with haunting, I go through different kicks with books. I was on haunting kick. Before that, I was on a like healthy habits, stuff like that type. Very different. Now I'm into like what's the term they use? Smut readings. Look it up if you don't know the term. But starting off with this one, I finished this one, I'm pretty sure, in February. But this one was super good. This is The Haunting of Rookwood House by Darcy Coates, if I'm pronouncing that right. She has, I have to get the other ones. I've been on like a break, so I want to finish my other series I had going before I finish this series. There's the Ashburn House that's next, the Blackwood House, then it's the house next door, and then it's Craven Manor. So I'm a very series type girl. I like ones that bring other books in it. This one was super good if you like horror type haunting vibes. Shorten it up, let's see. It's about a guy who buys his mother's family's old house. Nobody knows about the house. Ends up being haunted. And a lot of stuff goes down. It is crazy. This book actually gave me anxiety, but it was so good. So I highly recommend this one. This one was a favorite. In total so far, I have completed almost 5. Definitely 4. I'm on the last book of this series I'm about to talk about. The Twisted series. This, oh my god, I could rave about this, girl. I'm gonna pop up about the other ones that I want to buy afterwards when I'm done with this. I'm on this book, the 4th book, right now. But I finished this one back in January, I believe. So I just started dating my boyfriend, and then he bought, I believe he bought these 3 for my birthday. That's what it was. Couldn't think if it was Christmas or not. So these are the smut books. If you did look it up, you know what I'm talking about. They're very sexual. They're just very good. Very romantic, other things, but super good. I never was into these books, but boy oh boy, they are good. So we got Twisted Love, Twisted Games, Twisted Hate, and Twisted Lies. Also within this series, it's a group of girls, so each girl has a different book. It's a friend group, so each girl has a different book, and then different guys in each one. This one's about a girl named Ava, which is the beginning of what they bring in. And then this one, I can't remember. This is Bridget. This is the other friend. Then you have Jules, which is another friend. And then this one's Stella. This is the last of the friend group. So I am halfway through on this one almost. This one's a big book. It is almost 600 pages, but I highly recommend these. These are literally, like, I could just rave about them. I don't know, she just writes such good books. Again, I seen this on Facebook. It was like a bouquet, like, book thing, and I was like, let me just try it. I actually just got my friend on it. I don't think she started yet. And I also got my other friend on it. I'm telling you, I rave about these books. But I'm on this one, and I'm kind of iffy right now because I'm almost, what am I at? I'm almost 300 pages in, and it's kind of not juicy. The other ones got juicy within, took like 100 pages with, I'm totally fine with build up the story and everything. But 300 pages for like a 600 page book, kind of crazy. But I still recommend that. I also think I could read definitely a lot more since I'm doing 75 hard. If you've been catching up with the vlogs, we're doing 75 hard. So I'm going to pop up her other series that I'm going to get after I finish this one, which is If We Ever Meet Again, If the Sun Never Sets, If Love Had a Price, and If We Were Perfect, which I'm assuming is kind of like the same stuff. I want to go to like Barnes & Nobles and read the back of it because that was off Amazon. Or I might get them on Amazon. They're cheaper than going to the bookstore. But that has to do it for all my books so far this year. I do have a lot that I want to, obviously, read more. Very proud with 5. 5's a good number for 6 months, right? It's almost a book each month if you think about it. So very excited with that. Now we're going to move on to where we're at in our goals. Okay, this is the mood board I made, pretty sure in December. Made it pretty early. All right, so now I'm gonna take, well, at least try to take this off. And I wanna write, I think I wrote on the back of one of them, but I wanna take off what I've accomplished and write on the back of it. And then take off what I have done so far. Let me try to get this off. Okay, first things first. We're gonna start with this one. My main goal for this had been obviously just a relationship, someone to love me for who I am and stuff like that. And I actually already wrote, like, when me and my boyfriend now started dating. I don't know if I want to write like a little something on the back, just like a remembrance, something little. I don't know if I'm going to show you guys. We'll see if I cut it out or not. Okay, so I just wrote a little something, and then I'm going to do that for each one. I think that was kind of cute. Okay, next we're going to do vlogging. I want to be more creative, not even just with vlogging, but posting more on TikTok and Instagram. TikTok I have slacked off a bit, but recently I have been doing a lot more. Instagram I was on a kick and then I get off of it. And I'm not trying to beat myself up about it because I have a full-time job and stuff, so it's hard to like find areas to make time for it, which is what I'm trying to say. So I will say that I've been proud that I've been vlogging the past 15, I'm pretty sure, days we're in for 75 hard, so I'm gonna count that as a win so far. Even though I haven't done it as much, I'm doing it enough to where I'm not going to burn out. Okay. Another thing I just would like to add is it gets hard to actually want to put out content when your stuff isn't reaching the amount of numbers you want it to reach. It can get frustrating. And have I gotten frustrated and stopped making content on Instagram and stuff? Yes. Will I continue to try and do so? Because that's all you could do is try and just be dedicated and keep going. And that's what we were doing. So that is another one down. We're just gonna do the little happy sticker. I've been extremely happy. It's been rough. I mean, I can't even tell you the last time I've been happy, which is kind of sad saying it, but yeah, I've been extremely happy. Years and years I've been depressed, never admitted it. Sometimes I did, but I don't think I'm as, what's the word? I was blind a lot of throughout my years. I mean, I wish I could redo. Obviously, everybody wishes they can redo high school and everything, but you can't. Everything happens for a reason. Next, we're gonna do the little two girls that I have. And this just resembles good friendships, good friends. I have to say, I have a small group. I can count them all on one hand, which I've learned is good. I used to always want a lot of friends and have all this, but I think that just came to terms with fake friends, snakes, and all that stuff. And I think the group that I have now is going to be with me forever. And I know that they're going to be with me forever. And I could say that without a doubt. And if any of my friends are watching, I love you guys and thank you for always being there. Okay, so I just wrote a little something about each friend. I mean, I can go on about my friends. They've been there forever. My two friends, Tori and Alexis, of course, they've made me an auntie, which I love. Thanks, guys, for going through birth for me. But we've been literally friends since little kids, and I know we're always going to be friends. We've now been, it's been a long time. Well, I'm going on 27. Well, I'm going on 28. They just turned 25, I believe. Sorry, guys, I don't remember. But yeah, they're my girls. I just love that relationship that we have together. Why am I getting emotional, guys? I'm PMSing. Next is my friend Ange. Even though she lives in South Carolina, I have to say we were literally inseparable in high school, and she moved away to South Carolina with her ex, and then we fell apart. We still like did streaks on Snapchat and stuff like that, but it was never, obviously we were, when I mean inseparable, we were together every day after high school, and it was, she's my best friend. I mean, they're all my best friends, but I love her to death. The last year and so on, we've really, it's like we never not stopped being that close, which is great. So if you guys have long distance friendships, just know those are the inseparable ones, and it just makes time better when you guys are together. So that is her. I would like to also thank my friend Stasia, which is Ange's sister. And we always like knew each other, obviously, because me and Ange are friends, but we've really grown into a close friendship, and I love her to death. She is great. She's funny, she's wild, and just a trustworthy person. And also my friend Danielle. I have not seen her in a while, but I know no matter what, even though we don't see each other a lot and she lives in Staten Island, she's always going to be there, and we're always going to be that close no matter what. But we have busy lives and it happens, and we don't see each other every day, but just knowing that your friends are still there even though you don't see each other every day, those are the real friends. I also have like a few other girls that I text, but we don't hang out a lot. I mean, I would consider them my friends, but these 5 are my best friends, and they will be in my wedding, and they are top tier. So those are them. I was getting really emotional. I'm gonna wrap up that one. Whew. Next, we're gonna go with skin. If I can find pictures of what my face looked like at the beginning of the year, we were not doing so good, and I just wanted glowy, nice skin. I will also insert a picture of my skin now looking glowy. I have to say, I did end up going to the dermatologist. My acne was really bad after going off birth control, and especially since I was on it for 12 years and going off of it cold turkey, my body really freaked out and is still getting used to it, but she's definitely improved and I will take that as a win. So I just wrote, dermatologist helped, eating healthy, less stress, overall happy, easy. Let's do fitness because fitness is rough. I go on and off with this, but I'm still counting this as a win because lately with 75 hard, I've been going crazy. So I don't want any of you guys to beat yourself up. I still do beat myself up. I've actually gotten better, but I always did beat myself up, and then if I didn't work out one day, I would just stop working out because I didn't have the motivation or like whatever. But honestly, you're never gonna have the motivation. So mainly just discipline, that you just have to discipline yourself. There's gonna be days you don't want to work out or don't want to do something, but if you think, I put any movement is better than nothing, and this has really stuck with me. You don't have to do a 45-minute workout, an hour workout. That is crazy beyond crazy. Sometimes it happens, like when I do leg day at the gym, which I haven't in a while, but it's fine, it happens. Some workouts are longer than others, and the ones that take 10 minutes are better than nothing. So a win is a win, take it. But even just going for a walk, I started running around my development only 2 laps and I was like, that's horrible. But no, you have to start somewhere. Last but not least, I want to make more meals at home, eating healthier. This has been the past couple of months, I want to say 3 months, I've really been doing home cooked meals. Okay, I've been cooking at home more and just making more healthy meals, knowing what I'm putting in my body type stuff. So I kind of fell off this in the beginning of the year, but again, last 3 months we've been cooking at home. We started doing, not technically doing HelloFresh again, but when I was doing HelloFresh, they give you recipes that you can just keep forever. So my boyfriend and I were just picking out random things and making it for my mom and his mom, and it made a decent amount of meals and a lot of them were really good. So I love cooking, so if I can just do that instead of ordering food, it's lovely, and I feel so much more better when I do this and I'm less bloated. Okay, last but not least, this is what I have not completed so far. I'm not mad about it. I really didn't think, some of these aren't even like realistic. Like honestly, I'm not gonna go to Paris this year and I know I'm not going to Europe. But to have a big manifestation and mindset, I wanted to put it down. So I put it down. I know it's gonna happen eventually, we just don't know when. But we are manifesting her still. So we still have get a business going. I'm almost done with school. I have school until September. I would like to still try to build a following on Instagram and here on YouTube. So if you guys are not subscribed, not following me on Instagram, the link's always in the description and it takes 2 seconds to hit that subscribe button. So if you guys can do that, if you like my videos, don't feel the need to, but if you like them, go ahead. I am sort of on the savings aspect. I'm not technically putting my money into a savings account, but I'm more putting it into my debts, which is amazing. So I would like to worry about this, but starting this month, the end of this month, going into July, I'm going to start putting $50 away into a savings account. So by the time I have money into like the end of the year, it'll be a decent amount. I will talk about the app that I'm using in a second when I'm done with this. Next but not least is keys, and I can add this one. Keys to a house, apartment. My boyfriend and I talked about this. We were going to do an apartment, so I think we're going to go for a house now. But this year we wanted to do experiences and make memories, and by the end of this year focus on looking for places, especially because it's so expensive in New Jersey right now. We just want to have fun and save while we're home still before we start looking, but that is looking like we're going to start doing that by the end of the year. So things are in the works, kind of. Things are in plan, put it that way. I kept the haunted house on here because I want to do like a haunted road trip in October and go to a bunch of different places, so I just kept it on here. I did go to a haunted jail in Charleston with my boyfriend when we were there, so I wanted to count that because of that, but I do want to go more in October, so I'm just going to leave that there until the end of the year and we come back to review again. Lastly, well, not even lastly, almost lastly, a rave. I don't think this is going to happen. You never know. I wanted to go to a rave really bad. I've never been to one, but I don't think any come to Jersey, so it's okay if this one does not ever come true. I'm totally fine with it. I'm totally out of that party phase, which everybody gets that phase, and it's good to like go in and you're done. So, car. I wanted a new car, but then again, we're saving for a house, so I might just wait on the car till next year or after we find a place. My car's still good. She's still running. She's still a beauty. But obviously there's things she needs work on, and I don't want to put the money into her. I'd rather just sell her, get some money for her, and get a car. My car I would like is a Honda Civic Sport. I think it's an SI. I found one when I was driving the one day and it was beautiful. I think I still have the picture. I'll put it up. It's just someone's random car I seen at a light, but that is what I want. So not too bad. I think we can get 3 to 4 more things done on this, which I'm very happy about because I really didn't think I was going to do any of this. So I actually liked this. It makes me like actually motivated and want to do this. I'm going to clean my desk before I put this back on it.